Hello everybody, Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. This is episode 29, and I am currently standing in RFC because in the last episode, we finished working on the redstone for the redstone shop that we have here. So 2 episodes ago, we started the redstone. We had, by the end of the episode, a functioning shop, but Foxy had given us a suggestion about making this a little bit quicker, so we went ahead and made that improvement in the last episode. So instead of having 1 hopper running into the double chest that is dispensing the chicken, we now have 2, making the system quicker, and we also added an inventory lamp to let customers know that we have chicken in stock, because everything is behind the wall, so you can't really tell if we have chicken or not. I mean, it's not as simple as opening a chest and, oh hey, there's chicken here, let me put in my diamond or pebbles and take my chicken out. No. We like to do redstone on this channel, so everything is hidden behind the wall, and everything is working perfectly. It's great. And then we also added these colored signs, which I think is, yeah, looking at it again, this is pretty self-explanatory. But as far as I know, I just checked, we haven't made any sales yet, which is very unfortunate. But I mean, there are 15 members on this realm, and somebody has to run out of food at some point. With that project out of the way, it is time for us to have a little bit of fun. And word on the street is that the bank has been cleaned out of pebbles, so let's go ahead and take a look. And it looks like the rumors are true. There are no pebbles in stock. So what I had heard, or what was said in the Discord, was Liara had cleaned out the bank, and then it was resupplied, and then she cleaned it out again, which means Liara is sitting on a great deal of pebbles. Now what she's doing is offering jobs over in the community village area, and then offering pebbles as the payment or reward. So what I thought we would do is head over to the community village and see what kind of jobs are over there. We'll take up Liara on whatever her quest or job is, and then we can also take a look at what other jobs are posted. And it has been a while since I've been over in this area. Let's go ahead and fly and see what has been done. There is a big wall coming up, it looks like. Very nice. And it's going over here, I think. Is this new? No, this isn't new. This is new. Oh, what's that? Okay, I got worried for a minute. There's a little bit of lag. There's the windmill. And that is my last rocket, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Go ahead and fly over here. There's the town hall, which I saw that they were working on, and I haven't been on the inside. Quick peek at what's going on here. Spider? This is not a safe town hall. Zombies. Zombie up top. And knowing my luck, I'm going to get hit by a creeper from behind. It looks like... Oh, they got like a little... Ow! Really? Little meeting going on down there. Yeah, the only thing missing is the villager. Wow, they need to light this area up. Unless they're doing this on purpose. I doubt it. I don't know like the full detail of what's going on with that community village, but I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be that many mobs inside. Here we are at the Freelancer Guild, and let's see what type of jobs are here. We have Liara, 5 shulkers of gravel, 8 pebbles per box. Okay, so again, she's offering pebbles. Then silent, 64 iron blocks, pay whatever. We definitely don't have that. Netherrack, I guess we kind of owe Zap Netherrack still. We do, I know where I have some stashed away. And then we have ocean slab, jobs, and competition. Is this the same book? Let's see. Ocean slab competition, as well as offering the job part of the ocean slabbing task. We're also offering prizes for the most chunks slabbed in the area, and that already sounds like too much work. Prizes still to be decided? What? 4 stacks of ender pearls, 8 pebbles. That sounds pretty easy. I think we can do that one. And kill Tiz. Interesting. Let's see. Tom would like to see how far TV members will go to get their hands on some iron. Get their hand? Just like one hand, not 2. I guess however much iron can fit in one hand. To complete the job, you have to find Tiz and type R ? in chat. This is to make sure he can record too. He will then reply with R when he is recording. So those are the rules, okay? The fight is then on, and you have to kill Tiz. Take 1 medal from his inventory. He is always carrying them. They are emeralds. Make sure you only take 1, and only 1 of these jobs can be done per TV member. So, I guess technicalities here. See, we type our question mark. So basically, all we have to do is ask him if he's recording, and we don't have to say necessarily if we're trying to fight him or not. We just ask if he's recording. And so I can pretty much say, hey, Tiz, I'm going to like do a flyby in your area. Are you recording? And if he says, yeah, I'm recording, then it's pretty much fair game according to his book here, because it doesn't say specifically that we have to challenge him. He just has to acknowledge that I asked if he was recording, and he's letting me know that he's recording. So I wonder if we can do some type of sneak attack. We'll have to look into that. But first, let's go ahead and do this job right here. Before we go collect those ender pearls, what I thought we would do is empty out all the netherrack that I have and give it to Zap. So I went ahead and pulled all of his shulker boxes from his job box, and I have 1 box full here, and I just filled up the second one, and I think we might have enough for 1 more shulker. If not that, then maybe a shulker and a half or something around there, because I've been trying to do some work over in the nether. I don't think I've shown any of this yet on camera because I was trying to do some prep work. Originally, I have this blaze spawner right there where I want to make a blaze farm. And this place is a very nice spot because it is over lava ocean. And what I had in mind was trying to clear all of this netherrack out and make a perimeter of a 9x9 area. But then I realized that was going to be a lot of work, and that was probably going to take me a majority of the season, so I kind of scrapped that. I still want to do the blaze farm, but I'm not going to dig all of this out. I don't think that's going to happen. So that is where I have all of this netherrack gathered up. So what I'm going to do is empty this out, and then let's see what we end up with. Okay, this is the last of it right here. So let's see. Have an almost another half a shulker box. So we have 3, and just starting a second row of netherrack. So that's a pretty decent amount. Now let's go ahead and head back and drop this off to Zap. Since I have a long walk back to the portal, I was thinking about the math for the amount of diamonds this netherrack is worth. So Zap was offering 1 diamond for every 5 stacks of netherrack, and we have 3 shulker boxes, so that is 27 stacks per box. And that comes out to 81 stacks plus another 10, that's 91, and then we divide that by 5. That is 18.2 diamonds worth of netherrack that we have on us. Not quite sure where that 0.2 is going to come from, but we'll just go ahead and say we're going to make 18 diamonds off of the netherrack that we're bringing back. And before we can deliver the netherrack, I need to make a pit stop at the base because I am all out of food and I definitely need to eat. So let's go ahead and head into the base. And actually, we should have some netherrack here. I wonder if we can finish off last shulker box. So netherrack, just check the item sorter. Oh yeah, we definitely have enough to fill up, because I'm not going to do anything with this netherrack at this point. I'm kind of just hoarding it. Okay, that shulker box is all loaded, so Zap now has 4 full shulker boxes of netherrack, and if he had 1 more shulker, I'm pretty sure fill that up. Almost filled that one up, but again, we do need food, so let's head over to we'll just grab the little leftovers right here. That's kind of what I survive off of, is the scraps from this. I don't take from the full stacks, and we still have a decent amount of chicken left. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we have food, we have netherrack. Let's go ahead and deliver all of this netherrack. I redid the math, and we now have 21.6 diamonds worth of netherrack. But what I'm thinking is, since Zap hooked us up with a whole stack of iron blocks, thinking we can just go ahead and give this to him. I mean, that sounds fair enough. So let's go ahead and put these back in. And 1920. Yeah, so we pretty much would have cleaned him out of all the diamonds that were in here. So we'll go ahead, we'll leave that as a gift. I'll let him know that we deposited 4 shulker boxes worth of netherrack, and hopefully that helps him out. Now it's time to go hunting for some ender pearls. Alright, we are getting ready to enter the end, and I hope there's nothing crazy waiting on the other side. I don't have any rockets, and nothing too important except all of my tools, of course, and my weapons. So let's hope, fingers crossed, nothing. Okay, make sure we look down immediately. Nothing looks crazy up here. Nope, nothing. I'm not seeing. Wow, we have stairs here now too. Okay. On here. Why are there no Endermen? This is suspicious. I've never seen this end island with no Ender. Oh, there's one. Maybe they're just spawning. Had to spawn in, I guess. At the moment, there is nothing really exciting going on. There are a lot of safe places to stand, so I'm not really taking any damage or anything like that. If anything, this job is just a little tedious. I have just over a stack. Here, there's nothing there. So I've kind of just been running around to all of these little covered areas and just trying to look at the Endermen, and there are a couple of water holes here and there. But like I said, nothing super exciting going on here just yet. And I finally got those 4 stacks of ender pearls. Like I said, that was just more tedious than anything. It wasn't necessarily hard to do, just very time consuming. So let's go ahead and get our reward for this. So we'll go ahead and place these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet, there we go. So that's 1. We say no to that, no to that, and I don't know about that one, but we completed 2 of these jobs, so I am happy with that. Now that I've had a little bit of fun and I've made some pebbles, it is time for me to get back to work. So what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to start a brand new project, and I know I've talked about starting a bunch of projects at once, but at this point in time, the only thing I have going on is working on the base area. And what this project is actually for the gaming area. And for those of you who didn't know, yes, we do have a gaming area. So I believe Zap is the only person who's building on it right now. Those coordinates are, I think, like 300 to 50. Let's go ahead and keep making some wheat here. So what I wanted to do was make a hay maze to get in the spirit. It's fall. It's almost Halloween. I don't think the maze is going to be done in time for Halloween because I do need a bit of wheat to make hay bales. But what I wanted to do was make a hay maze and probably use like podzol for the ground and have pumpkins all over the place. Like I said, just to get into the fall spirit. And what I thought I would do to get in the Halloween spirit was, the idea was to add some spawners to the maze to make it a little bit more challenging. Like if you triggered something, then that would activate the spawner, spawn zombies and skeletons. So funny story is, I actually went into a creative world. So I used the TB seed on my own world, and I was just scoping out some spots where I could build my game, right? And if the coordinates for this, or the gaming area, is about 300 to 50, these coordinates, that was a little laggy, these coordinates were about 600, 400-ish, kind of like that. So I figured, no one's going to be building out that far, right? Zap is the only person building out that far. And I go to check that area out in the realm, and what do you know? Zap is already building in that area. I mean, come on, what were the chances of that? Out of the whole gaming area, Zap's build is literally within like 20 blocks of the spawner I wanted to use. So I believe that was the zombie spawner, and then the skeleton spawner was within like another 30 blocks of that. So that would have been totally perfect for what I wanted to do. But no big deal. We can work around that. That was actually a second thought. So I am going to go with my original design. Like I said, I want to do a hay maze, and of course, I do want to add some redstone to it. And I am inspired by what Momo did in Season 5 of Hermitcraft. I'm not going to do it exactly I do have some of my own touches I want to put onto it, and it may be a combination of a maze slash puzzle, because yesterday I released a tutorial on a barrel lock, and if you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend you do that. It is very cool. Long story short, what would happen is you have a bunch of barrels, and then let's say we have 15 barrels, like I had in my demonstration, and 2 of those actually open the door or open the lock to the next room, and then the other ones just reset the lock. And the inspiration came from Vermilion City Gym, when you have to find the hidden switches in the trash cans to get to Lieutenant Surge. So maybe I can add a layer of that. So it could be the hay maze, and then you go down 1 level, and then you have the barrel puzzle, or the barrel lock, and then you can move on to the next area. And, I mean, I think that would be very cool. And if any of you have any ideas for what I can add to this maze, or, I guess, puzzle-type build, let me know down in the comments. I would like to hear them, and maybe I can implement that into the build as well. Okay, I have just almost a full row of wheat, and that is definitely not enough. If I did the math correctly, this should only make me like 61 hay bales, and I'm working with a 2x2 chunk area, so I'm definitely gonna need a lot more wheat than that. Maybe I can go back over to the Freelancer Guild and post a job for a bunch of hay bales. Now, I'm trying to think of a fair payment for, let's say, a shulker box of wheat, because it would definitely be unreasonable to ask for a shulker of hay bales. I don't know if anyone would even have that much wheat. But then again, a shulker box would only make me about 3 stacks of hay bales, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So we'll go ahead and say, let's say, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to use the pebbles we got from Liara's job for the ender pearls. We're going to use that as our payment. And we'll say, so she 5 shulkers, so 8 pebbles per full shulker box. And for Zap, he was offering 5 diamonds per shulker, so that comes out to 2.5 pebbles. So we can go ahead, let's try to go somewhere in the middle. We have 16, we have 32. We have 32 pebbles. Let's say 4 pebbles per shulker box of wheat. Yeah, I think that sounds good. We are at the gaming area, and the gaming area, for those of you who haven't seen it, is in the middle of a desert, which I guess isn't too bad. But let's go ahead and fly over to where I'm started my game, and by starting, I mean I just laid out my blocks, basically claiming the chunks that I wanted, and I have them somewhere over here because it's next to the savannah, and yep, here they are. Okay, so I have myself a 2x2 chunk area, and let's go ahead and see what my measly 61 hay bales gets me. So we'll go ahead and just start placing them down like this, and let's see how far we can get. The idea is for this to be 2 blocks high. That way, you know, players can't jump over it. And like I said, this is going to be the top layer. You know, very simple, very easy. And then maybe I'll go underground and, you know, have a little barrel puzzle or something like that, or whatever ideas you guys come up with that we can probably try to implement into it. And let's go ahead and go this way. But this is definitely not going to be enough. I don't even know if we're going to reach that other block there. We might, because I saw we had 31. So let's see if we can actually make it this far. But of course, like I said, this is going to be a maze. And I guess I'll go ahead and fix that now. This is going to be a maze in a 2x2 chunk area. Let's see, how can we do this? Definitely missed. And like this. Yeah, we'll fix it later. Okay, so I would have filled it in. Yeah, because we have to fill this whole area in with a maze. Oh man, we are gonna need so much hay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end today's episode because I do have a lot more grinding to do, and hopefully people respond to the job we posted about getting us shulker boxes of wheat. That would definitely help out a lot. Now that I'm thinking about it, I may want to change the block that I'm using. I wanted the whole thing to be mazed, especially on the inside, but just with the amount of work it took to get this, and even with people contributing wheat and hay bales, this is still going to take a long time, and like I said, I really wanted to get this done by Halloween. That would be ideal. And if I'm spending a bunch of time trying to grind wheat, then I'm pretty much next episode is going to be me grinding wheat, just because of my schedule. But like I said, I do want to add redstone to this build as well, so I'm kind of weighing the options here. Let's say we have wheat for the outside, so it has the appearance of a hay maze, and then use a more obtainable block on the inside. That way, I have time to actually plan out the redstone builds that I want to do within the maze. I think that would be a better use of my time. So I think I may go with that. And again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you have any redstone ideas that I can implement into this maze, let me know those as well. I would love to hear them, and hopefully I can add one of those into the maze that we're going to do here, or the maze/puzzle room. But with that being said, everyone, this is the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.